All right, guys, so there's a tactic that I love to use. It's my favorite tactic, and I'm using it in order to get on bucks consistently. Doesn't matter if it's September, October, November, December, or January. If I use this tactic, I can get on deer, okay? And it's hunting mobily. Why do you need to start hunting mobily? Maybe you're the guy who going on the internet right now and you're kind of looking around, what's the best mobile setup? Which setup do I need? I'm gonna start mobile hunting. And let's go back, I guess, and actually explain what mobile hunting is. Mobile hunting is having the ability to hunt mobily, be anywhere. You're not limited to any 1 or 2 or 10 stand locations. If you're hunting mobily, you can get out and you can go anywhere, okay? Anywhere that the deer are. And ultimately what that means is you're gonna have a lot more success. So one of the main reasons that I love to hunt mobily by having a lightweight tree stand on my back, and there's saddles out there, there's different tools that you can use in order to hunt mobily. Heck, you could take a bucket and walk around in the woods and sit in different spots every day. And that's hunting mobile at the end of the day. Reasons that I like doing it, it allows me to get in a new tree every hunt. So there's a couple benefits to that. One, from a sanity perspective, it gives me something different to look at every hunt. Okay, so if I have something different to look at, I'm a little bit more focused. I'm not sitting on my phone. I'm not screwing around and doing all the things I shouldn't be doing. The more important side of that conversation or topic is you're catching the deer by surprise. If you're catching the deer by surprise and you don't have a set stand location, chances are the deer didn't pattern you. And people don't realize how often that does happen when you have set stand locations. You don't realize how many times that you're actually walking past that buck on the way to your stand. And now he watched you, he caught your wind, and now he knows. He knows you're in there. And it just so happens the one day that you go in there to hunt, he doesn't show up. I wonder why. It's because he knew you were there, guys. If you hunt mobily, whether you're a private land hunter or a public land hunter, you're always catching those deer off guard. You're jumping around. It might only be 10 feet, it might be 100 yards, it all depends. But at the end of the day, if you're mobile and you're always using the element of surprise and being in a new place, those deer can't always catch you. And chances are they shouldn't catch you nearly as easy as a permanent stand location. And that kind of leads me into the second part of this topic is why should you be hunting mobily? Guys, it doesn't limit you. If you're stuck going to one tree stand location, and I kind of talked about this already, I guess a little bit, but if you're stuck going to one tree stand location, 2 tree stand locations, 10, you have set access routes, most likely, maybe you should change them up if this is the case, but to go to these stands. And when you're doing that, you're educating deer. And after you do it once, they're gonna look for it the second time, and the third time, and the fourth time. And you're not gonna have that issue if you're mobile hunting. If you got a stand on your back and you're picking a new tree every hunt, you're not only going to be more likely to have success because you're catching the deer off guard. Your first sit in a new tree is normally the best one for that reason. You don't have that in your favor if you're going to these set stand locations. There's nothing wrong with having set stand locations, but if you overhunt them, this is where this issue starts to happen. And kind of like checking trail cameras, you like to go check your favorite trail camera too much. You got a favorite deer stand, you're gonna go hunt it too much. Well, now if you have a mobile setup, you're gonna be able to go and jump around a little bit more, and probably actually have more luck because you're catching the deer off guard. Now, if you have these sets that you always end up hunting, or you have a great set that's a permanent set and you feel the need to go hunt that set, do it. But don't overdo it because now you're educating deer. And if they pick up on your access routes and they pick up on the times in which you're going out there hunting and, oh, Billy Joe parked his truck out by the road and we can hear him coming, you know what I'm saying? If you use the element of surprise by hunting mobily, that's never gonna be the case. They're never gonna catch you. But if you are gonna be that guy who's gonna still hunt your permanent sets, do it smart. Do it with bulletproof access. Understand your property so that you know where the deer are bedded. You wouldn't believe how many times these deer are catching you the first 100 to 200 yards of your walk into your tree stand location, your permanent set, because they know that you're coming or they know where you come from. So by hunting mobily, we eliminate all that, guys. So at the end of the day, hunting mobily, it's gonna allow you to go in there with the element of surprise. If you don't even know which tree you're gonna hunt in that day, the deer sure doesn't know. And if he doesn't know, the chances of you catching him off guard and killing him are much higher. The other side of that, this conversation is just not being limited. And if you're not limited, guys, you can go track down new deer. You can go track down the deer that you've been chasing, and you're just gonna have more options. If you got these permanent sets, you're kind of limited when it comes to, you know, where you're going to hunt. So at the end of the day, guys, hunting mobily, there's no other way for me.